Hey guys, welcome to ProWestRecording.com. This is Michael Oskam. I'm here to show you 4 cool things that you can do that maybe you didn't know you could do. Did you know that there's a way you can hide Pro Tools? And it's not Command H. If you try Command H on an Apple, it will not hide Pro Tools. But watch, with one key, I just hid Pro Tools. How did I do that? I'll teach you. There's a way to create shortcut key commands within your Mac on your Mac within Pro Tools to do things that you do frequently with just the stroke of one key. So in that case, I have hide Pro Tools as my F19. I'm using a full keyboard with the 10 key. So I have the function keys up top, obviously, and then to my far right, I have F 16, 17, 18, and 19. So in my case, I have F19 as hide Pro Tools. Pretty rad, right? F18, which you won't see here if I press it, but it hide and shows clip gain. So that's pretty cool, which you can't see. F17 pulls up my system usage and hides it, toggles back and forth with S17. And then F16 brings up my Pro Tools preferences window, which is really cool. I also, if I keep going left, F15 brings up my MIDI window. So if I have a particular portion here, say highlighted, I can hit F15 and that brings up that section of my MIDI window, real easy. F14 brings up my peripherals menu, which I use a lot because I sometimes use external controllers, so it's important for me to have quick access to those controls. And then lastly, I have F13, which brings up my playback engine dialog box, so I can, sometimes I have multiple playback engines connected and I need to route them through different interfaces. So that's really cool, right guys? In 7 keys there, I have really quick access to things that I find myself using quite frequently. And they're things that are buried within menus that you may not know how to gain access to without having to go up here and, go on the mouse. I'm always a fan of using the keyboard. Trust me, I know it's so many keyboard shortcuts I could, like, literally, it makes me want to barf. But these are easy because they don't contain any modifier keys. In other words, you don't have to hold Shift or Option or Command or Control or any of this. Just F13 through 19 I've mapped to be my own particular shortcuts. So if you'd like to learn how to do this, pay attention. It's pretty simple. If you're using a Mac, this is what you do. You come into your system preferences, and this is Yosemite, but I'm pretty sure it runs the same. In fact, I know it does because I've used this on previous OSs. You come into keyboard, come up here to shortcuts, okay? Then you're going to come down here where it says app shortcuts, and within this, actually, it will give you an all applications thing. Once you click this, you'll click add, and it will give you this window, which you'll then select the application, okay? Now, I've already done that. That's why Pro Tools is listed here. Otherwise, it wouldn't be, okay? And then it's really quite as simple as let's say, let's delete this one. Let's say I didn't have F19 as hide Pro Tools. Okay, I'll show you how to do that. First of all, you have to pay attention to how it's worded in the box in Pro Tools. It has to be identical, the caps and everything. So hide Pro Tools is in this Pro Tools menu. It's hide Pro Tools, capital of each word, first letter of each word. You notice it says F19. That's because it's mapped there. If I unmap it, if I do this and hit minus, then it won't work, right? So then let's create it. I'll show you. I'll walk you through. Hit plus. The application is Pro Tools. We'll hide Pro Tools. Okay. Then click in the box that says keyboard shortcut and hit whatever key it is. In this case, it's F19. Cool. Add. Done. Come back into Pro Tools. Hit F19. It hides. It's that cool, you guys. And if you can get real creative with other things. Modifier keys, like I said, you can add those. But I recommend that you set those. They're there for you. I know that a lot of you want to hide Pro Tools. I know that's a big one. But there's a bunch of others that maybe you'll use more. So get in the habit of creating those. You can also, once you have your keyboard layout the way you like it, you can save it as a very small file so that if you move to other Pro Tools systems and other studios or whatever it may be, if you have multiple computers, you can import that keyboard setting so that you will be working in the same workflow each time. Hope this helped you guys. Stick around for more. Please subscribe to the channel, follow, like, share, support, do all those things. And we'll talk to you later. Bye.